Good day, McVeigh, and happy Monday. Boys and girls, please stand to honor our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boys and girls, you may be seated. So, how are you, boys and girls? I hope you had a wonderful weekend, got outside to enjoy the beautiful weather. Oops, let's go to our birthdays. Happy birthday today to Jackson Bogart in our 5th grade and Natalie Netchie in our 4th grade. Okay, boys and girls. So, today, for our Get Smart project, I have 2 to share. The first one is coming from Olivia in class 226. And what I love about this project, it's short, but it's something that Olivia was curious about because I think I'm right. Maybe Ms. Kuzniar will correct me if I'm wrong. But during our wellness walk, Ms. Kuzniar and her class noticed that there are mushrooms in the trees, big ones. And they were wondering about those mushrooms. What kind are they? Why are they so big? And some of the boys and girls knew that some mushrooms are poisonous, so they said, oh, are those poisonous mushrooms? They wanted to know. So guess what? Olivia did some research to find out how you know if a mushroom is poisonous. So she's sharing some of what she learned. And there's a lot more about mushrooms if you want to learn about mushrooms. Like, for example, are mushrooms a plant? Why is she asking that? Okay, so how can you tell if a mushroom is poisonous? She said if a mushroom is poisonous, it can glow in the dark. That's true. But what if you see it in the light? How would you know? It can have weird shapes and it can have spots. The spots can be yellow and red. And in addition to that, so the mushroom has like a cap on top. So it's sort of rounded and then it's flat. Underneath that flat part, it's called the gills. And so if the gills are white, it's poisonous. And if it has that kind of spotting that Olivia talks about again. So the best thing to do is if you see a mushroom growing somewhere, don't eat it. All right? It's okay that they're there. They're not going to bother you in the ground, but definitely don't eat it because you can't really tell for sure. There are other ways to find out. You can dig it up and take a look. You can look at the stem. But the 2 greatest ways to know are by the gills, the color, and by the spotting, as Olivia suggested. All right. The other thing that I wanted to share today with the Get Smart show was something from our conversation about extinct animals. So Maliha Chowdhury in our kindergarten, Miss Page's class, drew this, the white tiger. So the white tiger, what about the white tiger? So the white tiger eats fish, that's true, but this is one of the animals in our world that is endangered. There aren't very many left in the world. And so we're trying to keep them safe so that they continue to grow in numbers and not become extinct like the dinosaurs we learned about from Macy, the Triceratops. All right, so nice work to both of you on those 2. All right, so lunch today, my friends, chicken wings, yogurt parfait, grilled cheese, or bagel. All right, so now it's time for a couple more of our Getting Smart Through Art. I don't have that many more to share, so hopefully more will be coming soon. So this one is coming from Agnes. I love that she put all of the detail inside the pumpkin. So if this was, let's say, a picture about Thanksgiving, she might have had a big turkey and all the details inside the turkey. Nice work, Agnes. And then we have Sophia. Nice work. And she also gave some dialogue here. So these are the Teen Titans. Boo! And she used the proper quotation marks. Nice work. And finally, this one is coming from Ryan. Super cool. All right, nice work, Ryan. Sometimes that's what I look like at the end of the day. So, anyhow, all right, so for our mighty kind moment of the day, we're going to go to our drum roll. You ready? Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm going to go back to something that we were talking about last week. And that really is about difference. And so we had seen an illustration about difference. And I talked about our differences, about the things we like, the way we look. What I didn't talk about is the differences in the way we think, our opinions, maybe our beliefs. So each one of us comes from a different family, maybe a different country, and we've all come to America. So we come from different cultures. And every culture has differences. So some people have a different religion. Some people eat different foods. Some people have different opinions about our world. And so kindness is respecting the cultures, the opinions, the ideas of other people, even if they're different than yours. So, for example, we are in the middle of an election. And I know I've heard lots of conversations. You or your family might want to vote for one person, and somebody else might have wanted to vote for the other person. Everybody is entitled to vote, and that's the beauty of America. We have freedom. But what we can't do is become angry at another person because of what they believe or because of their opinion. When you are kind, you listen to what somebody else has to say. You can talk about it, you can discuss it, and in the end, you might not agree, and that's okay. You can agree to disagree. But what we should never do is make somebody else feel badly about the way they think or even about their opinions. Now, the reason I bring this up is because in order to learn more about your world, you have to have those conversations. You have to talk things out with other people. But we need to do it in a respectful way in order to be mighty kind, mighty minds, because that's what mighty kind, mighty minds do. They respect each other and their differences, whether they're in their beliefs, in their ideas, in their religion, in their culture, in their families, because each one of us is just as valuable as every other person. I am more valuable than anybody else. I am equal. That's what America's all about. So let's think about that. That's what mighty kindness really means, is to understand how important each person is and how equal each person is, and then to just make that person's life a little bit better by being a bucket filler. All right, let's try that. Let's think about that. Why? Because we're mighty minds. And not only that, we're mighty kind, mighty minds. And every day, boys and girls, it's a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.